Well, joining me are two of the busiest ladies in town, Joan Hughes of the Renaissance Shop and Michelle Holton. And as long as we're in this gorgeous place, you're going to tell us what's going to be happening here in July. Well, why don't you start, Joanne?
Well, we're having a wonderful fundraiser to raise money for, the Renaissance Shop is sponsoring it, to raise money for the VNA in the Signori's house. And it's July 7th, that's a Wednesday at 5:30 in the evening. It's going to be spectacular.
Of course it is, and I understand that you're sort of responsible for getting the house and the...
Well, actually, Ruth and Nick had furniture to donate, so we came up and we saw the beautiful house, and actually it was Lynn Ferguson, who was our one of the gals at the shop, a wonderful volunteer. Well, we just asked because it was so special, and we knew that so many people would be interested in it.
Oh, yes.
I mean, and they've been delightful about offering their home.
Well, it's really unbelievably elegant and beautiful. And Michelle, you're always organizing these things.
Really.
And I know you have a great committee.
Well, thanks to the Signoris, this could have been a teardown. And so how fortunate this community is to have a place like this, that we all can come back. And I think there'll be a few tears at the event because all of us have memories of King Ridge. I mean, my children and my grandchildren learned to ski here. And to think that we're now back, seeing that lovely view, seeing a lot of memorabilia from King Ridge that evening.
Which is going to be great.
Absolutely.
And I remember coming up to the Music Associates.
Yes, that's right, I did too.
And that was just enthralling to sit in the evening and listen to that glorious music and look out. Well, now, all right, now we are going to have it on July 7th.
July 7th at 5:30.
And of course, there's going to be lots of parking, which is wonderful.
That's right.
Oh, plenty of parking.
And it's particularly poignant that we have it on a Wednesday because we're having Chef's Delight. We've invited every chef from our local restaurants to actually come and present food stations so that people can meander through the grounds and through the house, taste the wares, and finally meet the chefs that serve them all through the summer season.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. And I wonder who the lucky one will be to get this kitchen.
I know, I know.
Isn't this something?
Oh, God.
We may have a little elbows up for setting
I
up.
can see that. Well, actually, it's large enough,
But
so
there
you could
isn't a-
probably have one.
You could have a couple of
Yeah, there isn't a place on the grounds that won't be suitable, really. And Emery Sanders has been notified, and once he heard that it was at King Ridge, Emery is going to be auctioning off 12 really exquisite items. We're going to have a silent auction, and Jim Hollis is going to entertain us with music outside on the deck and through side, and he is primarily of the music from the vintage of King Ridge. So it's going to be a very, very nostalgic night.
Which is so relevant to so many of us in the area. We love that music.
I mean, I can't wait to see the looks on people's faces as they arrive because, as I say, the community wept when this place was closed down.
Oh, I know.
And to know that Ruth and Nick have gone to all the bother of restoring this and having such a fun family house entertain all of us again is really pretty special.
And I love the way they've maintained the feel of the old lodge.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I have been just enthralled with the chandeliers and all these.
Beautiful.
Oh, everything is just spectacular. Now, I know that you all have donated so much money from the Renaissance Shop. Do you have a figure
Oh, gosh.
maybe from last
Well,
year?
let me see. Back in the spring, what month is this? Probably about 600,000.
I mean, that's
the last 5 years.
extraordinary.
Yeah, in less than 5 years. We had $500,000 back months ago, so.
I just am in awe of what you've done. First of all, it's a beautiful shop. It's like going into a really good antique shop.
Oh, thank you.
And yet the prices are better than a really good antique
Absolutely.
shop.
Oh, I hope so. Yes,
Oh,
we
you
do.
can
And things go through pretty quickly. You know,
Joanne doesn't just sell. She drives a truck. She moves furniture. She does a lot of things. I don't know what we do without her.
anything we have to do. You know.
Well, it's so much fun, and I'll give you
But
all
I meet such
hint.
wonderful people too, because that's how we got here. Ruth called and said, and she donated she donated beautiful furniture.
I imagine.
She's from Ireland, so she donated a couple of beautiful Waterford crystal
my goodness.
items, a beautiful statue and decanter, just brand new. So
Oh, golly.
and some very nice furniture, which sold immediately.
Well, then the fun thing is, I can remember saying to a neighbor of mine who was one of your sales ladies, and I said, oh, if you ever get any Chinese lamps, let me know. So she called me, she said, we got 2 beautiful
I remember
Chinese
the one you
lamps.
got. That was a beauty.
And I called the shop and I said, don't sell it for 50, I'll be there in 15 minutes, and I love it.
They have a wish list, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
there is a wish list that you can get on, and it works. I'm living
Well,
through.
and I'm on the radio on Thursday mornings, and you know, I mentioned the funniest things. This morning, I just mentioned we get all sorts of things. So we got a new compost bin this morning that we had.
Oh.
We just marked it, and they sell for about $300. And I mentioned that we were selling it as brand new with a warranty for $125.
Oh.
By the time I walked back over to the shop, the phone was ringing, and someone bought it.
Oh, Joanne.
So the radio really, you know, just talking about things on
That's
the
great.
radio.
Well, I'm very excited about your gala.
And Judy, just as the proceeds, all of the proceeds sold in the Renaissance shop go upstairs to support the programs
Right.
of the VNA, because we have sponsors for this event and benefactors, every single ticket sold is 100% profit for
Oh,
the
that's
VNA.
wonderful.
That's wonderfully
And
reassuring
that's a little bit
to us.
different. Before it was just
Absolutely.
a partial part. Well, it's only $65, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful event. So everybody come.
Could I mention that Harrington's Jewelers has their craftsman, their goldsmith, working on the logo from King Ridge to create a medallion that will be auctioned off in gold the night of the event.
Oh.
Isn't that special?
Yes. Oh, well, come back and talk to us again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. When we return, I'll wrap up this weekend edition of KVM with some highlights coming up on the next weekday edition starting on Monday evening. So stay with us.